Hi everyone, beautiful ladies. You're welcome to another episode of Elevating Singlehood, and I'm so excited to be here with you again. Elevating Singlehood is a Thursday live section that happens to equip single ladies to become the better version of themselves, and it's been amazing. For the past few weeks, we've been showing up here live, speaking on relevant topics. We started from YouTube and we brought it down to Facebook. So if you're just joining me, please click on the share button and drop a comment. Let me know where you're connected from. I want to recognize you. I want to celebrate your presence. And yet, if you're not a single lady, you're married, you just bumped into the live section, or you're a guy, you bumped into the live section, please share it. All right. We need as many ladies as possible to join the live broadcast. All right, celebrating singlehood. You're welcome to this amazing section. Who is here with me? Who is ready for another loaded section? We started a series last week on mentorship. All right, how to become the best version of yourself through mentorship. And today we're going to be having the part 2 of that, and we'll be wrapping up the series by next week, Thursday. Okay, so I'll just run through what I spoke on last week, Thursday. So you might need to go back to my videos, okay? Click on my timeline, go through it to see the last episode, all right? The first part of it, I'll just run through it before I move into what I have for us today. So I shared something. I said, mentorship is an intentional journey. A lot of us want to become better. A lot of us meet people for mentorship, but we are not intentional. And it affects us a whole lot. Okay? That you're seeing a mentor celebrating her mentees, or you're seeing mentees celebrating their mentors, does not mean that when you connect with the person, automatically you will become. No. You have to be very intentional so that you can become the best version of yourself by connecting. You have to be very intentional. Okay, so some persons have met me, but I don't actually see the results in their lives. It's not because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, but most times it is because of their hearts. All right, the hearts they came with to connect, or the intention of their heart. Some people come to you to mentor them because they want to just feel like, oh, I belong. Do you understand? Oh, she's my mentor. Mentorship by mouth. Mentorship is not by mouth. It's work. It's intentionality. You have to be deliberate to cultivate the relationship so that whatsoever you desire will rub off on you. All right. So mentorship is an intentional journey that you want to embark on to elevate or to upgrade or to become better in a specific area of your life. So before you meet someone and say, Ma, I want you to mentor me, it means that you have seen a deficiency in an area of your life, or you've seen a part of you need to improve. And you've seen someone, obviously, that is walking the path you want to walk on. And you now say, Ma, I want to be mentored by you. Okay? I want to become better in this. The goal of mentorship is to become. So you must have a picture of where you want to go to. I also said in our last section that it's possible that you've not had your life figured out. It's possible that you've also had your life figured out, but you want more. Some people come to me for mentorship because they're actually confused. They don't know what they want to become. They don't know what their purpose is. They don't even know anything about their lives. And through connection, through mentorship and accountability, they begin to figure things out. Whereas there are some people that they already know where they want to get, but they don't know how to get there. So my own work now is to hold their hands, give them clarity, counsel them, help them see possibility, and they get there. And that is exactly the core of what we do in Blissful Singles Academy. I just watched a testimonial video of one of our students before I came live, and she said a lot of things that resonates with what we do in the academy. Okay, she said, and I quote, that people in the academy is not people that don't have something in their head. She was trying to explain the fact that she has her own online community. She has her own ladies community, and she invites people to speak on that platform every week. Every month. Okay, so she just shared in the testimonial video that she has invited some of the students in the academy to speak on the platform, not just because they are in the academy, Coach Merritt is their mentor and all of that, no, but because they have something upstairs. And she closed the testimonial video by saying that that is a community of people that are not just confused. Because some people think, I don't need mentorship, I have my life figured out. No, it's even at that point, you think you have your life figured out, that you need a mentor. You need a coach. You need somebody that will direct you. You need somebody that will counsel you. You need someone that will give you clarity. Okay? So, anyone who has not walked the path you want to go to in life does not have any business mentoring you. Because mentorship, like I said, is work. Beyond the name, it is a responsibility. Okay? Beyond the name, it's a responsibility. So you will have to tell yourself, okay, this person has gotten to the height I want to get to. Therefore, she is a perfect hand to train me. She is a perfect hand to coach me. She is a perfect hand to mentor me. All right? I want to go through the 10 things to look out for in a mentor. Just watch the video because I have a different thing I want to discuss with us today. Watch the recap or the replay of the last section. Last week Thursday was amazing. I think it was 59 or 1 hour section. So go and watch the video. All right, you will see or you will hear me talk about 10 things to look out for in a mentor. Then I also concluded by talking about how mentorship will elevate your life. Okay, how mentorship will make you become better, and it can be done online, it can be done offline, and you need patience and consistency as a mentee if you want to see the result that you desire. Okay, so today I'll be talking to you on how to maximize your mentorship relationship. How do I, okay, I've seen someone I want to mentor me. How do I maximize that relationship? How do I connect? How do I get every single thing that I'm supposed to get from this person? Then what are the mistakes to avoid as a mentee? Because some of us, is not that you don't have mentor. You have mentor, but your life does not actually look like someone who is being mentored. Look like somebody that has a higher authority. Life does not look like someone that actually has someone who is. Okay, so if you're just joining me, please drop a comment. Okay, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and please share this live broadcast because we need as many ladies as possible to hear what is being shared here today. How do I maximize my mentorship relationship? Okay, now I will use myself as an example as I'm teaching us, okay, because I love to do that. Okay, I love to do that a lot. I love to use myself as an example to teach other persons. Okay, so last week in this section, I shared with us on how I met my mentor, right? How I was able to connect with her. But I did not share with you what I've been able to do so far to solidify the relationship that I have with her. Okay, now, one thing that has helped me so far to build my relationship with her is service. Service, okay? People think that mentors do not have needs. I'm the only person that have a need, okay? I need counsel, I need advice, I need her to hold my hand, I need her, I need to be accountable to her. Have you asked yourself, do in the life of my mentor of relevance? What can I do in the life of my mentor? Ask yourself that. Okay, you need to ask yourself that, what can I do in the life? What service can I render to make myself relevant? So I've been able to serve in different capacities. I've been able to serve in different platforms, that my mentor is, pioneering. Why am I doing that? I want to not just bear the name mentee. I want to serve. And you know that through service, you are learning. Through service, there are things that you'll be exposed to. Mentorship, like I said to us earlier, can be formal or informal, okay? Now, there are things you learn from your mentor, not because she opened her mouth to teach you that, but because you learned by observation. And you can only learn by observation through proximity. You can only learn by observation through proximity. So you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to what she's doing, how she does the things she does, the way she talks, the way she's calm in the midst of chaos. And by the time chaos comes, you already know, oh, I witnessed how my mentor handled the situation. That means this is how to handle the situation. She may not have sat you down to say, this is how to handle it, but you have seen her handle it. Okay? You have seen her go through this, and you have seen how she came out of it. So if you have a mentor or you have somebody you want to connect to, you want to maximize that relationship, one way to do that is through service. Ask yourself this simple question: what role can I play in this relationship? Because already the role your mentor is supposed to play in your life is defined. To counsel you, to, keep you accountable, to coach you and all of that. Now how do you position yourself? Okay, not to become just a regular mentee. How do you position yourself to grab more than they are willing to tell you, to grab more than they are willing to teach you? It is through service. Service will help you a whole lot. One, it will help you get closer to the person. It will help you creep into their hearts. That is it, because everybody needs somebody that cares about them. So when a mentor sees that this mentee, she's truly, truly interested in what I'm doing, they can't joke with you. They can't play with you. Now, something happened, okay, between I and my mentor. A point came where I wasn't really able to handle certain responsibilities I was handling for her. Okay, I wasn't really able to do that again because personally I was growing. I was, more responsibilities piling up on my decks. I'm a minister. I'm a pastor's wife. I have my own online community. I have a couple of things that I'm doing that may not really allow me to be so active in leadership. What did I do? I had to meet her personally. I spoke with her, explained things with her, and she released me. But till date, I still volunteer in the things she's doing. I still volunteer in her online communities. I still serve. In fact, my own service is beyond leadership position. It's about the heart. My service is beyond leadership position. It's about the heart. Okay, it's about that my mentor cannot be doing something and I'm not involved in it. It's an error. It is impossible. As people say, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible, because how do you show that you are really connected to this person? You show it through service. So I am not, in active service in her ministry platform and all of that, but I am part of her team. I'm part of her team members. Currently, she's planning a conference in Erondu. In fact, I didn't need a soothsayer to tell me that I needed to be part of the volunteers. In fact, I was the first person to join the volunteer group. Because I know the role she's playing in my life, and I also know the role I need to play in the relationship. So I joined the volunteer group and I'm actively serving there. So service is not a matter of, it's not about the position. It's about the task, okay? It's about the things you're willing to do. So you need to serve. There is need for you to serve. Serve the person that you call your mentor. Look out for things you can do in their lives that they'll be so impressed with, okay? They'll be so excited you're doing that. It is service. Thank you, Ezinde, for joining. Thank you, Hope Michael. Please, if you're watching, I would love you to drop a comment. I would love you to drop a comment. Let me know where you're connected from, okay? Service. I'm talking to you on how to maximize your mentorship relationship. If you're a mentee here, you're listening to me, or you want to become a mentee one day, all right? By the time you've seen the need for you to be properly mentored, and you'll finally get somebody. There is need for you to apply these keys that I'm sharing with you right now. So service, okay? That is one. Now, secondly, this is the mistake that most of us make. We have seen the person we want to submit to as a mentor, but then the person may not have an open-ended mentorship opportunity. What do I mean? That person runs a structured mentorship. Okay, you will need to pay for access. You will need to pay for you to be part of the person's circle. The mistake some people make is they are not willing to make the financial commitment. They expect mentorship access to come for free. They expect the mentor to have time for them and all of that, but they're not willing to commit. Now listen, except the person you want to learn from, except the person you want to submit to runs a free mentorship, okay? You have no business demanding free access. You have no business demanding free access. Someone like me, my mentor has an inner circle for wives. Woe be it unto me if I'm not there. I paid to be there. It's not free. I paid to be there. Okay? And till Jesus comes, if that mentorship opportunity is still there, I will still pay to be there. It will be an error for me to think, okay, I've been able to build a certain relationship with her, therefore she's supposed to give me free access. No, it's not, except she wants to. But you need to bear at the back of your mind that there is a price to pay. There's a price to pay. Some of us, our lives would have become better if we had paid for mentorship. Our lives would have become better if we had paid for access. Access is not cheap. I'm telling you, access is expensive. So when people reach out to me now, obviously they want to get into the circle. You know, they are ladies. They've seen people that have mentored and all of that. They want to get into the circle, but they cannot. Because what will I be doing with you? I normally ask people that. If you're coming to me for mentorship, I have a paid mentorship, you're not willing to join, what will I be doing with you? How exactly do you want me to mentor you? Some people run structured mentorship, pay to be there, pay for that access. It is, you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your money, but you know what you're going for. Okay? You know what you have seen. You know what you have seen, and now there is something there's a way you will follow, and you will no longer need monetary commitment to have access. What do I mean? There are mentees in my life that actively they are not in any of my coaching programs, but I still recognize them as mentees because our relationship has actually grown beyond, you know, the structured mentorship that I have. It is now a mutual relationship. We know how we are servicing each other. We know the role we are playing in the relationship. That does not mean that if I release a coaching program that is relevant to them, they won't pay for it. They know they must pay for it. Do you understand? So don't place a demand on someone when you know that there is a protocol, there is a procedure, there is something you're supposed to do to get the level of access that you need. Most times we don't know that what we are paying for is just access. The core essence of mentorship, the things you will receive as someone that is mentored, most times outweighs the financial commitments you're making. But because you have seen financial commitment, you run away. Because you have seen that this is not free, you disappear. No, be willing to pay for access. That is one way to maximize mentorship relationships. Okay, the person has a course or has books and all of that. You pay for it, and you are not just paying; you are reading them. Like something I do in my academy, you know, BLISSFUL Singles Academy is an online school for single ladies. All right, something I do every month. We read and review one of my books. Now there are lots of persons that have bought the book, but I'm not really bothered whether they have read it or not, because I can choose to buy a book right now, but I'm not reading the book now. Okay, I might have gotten that book because I want to read it probably in the next month or so. But the kind of structure that I put in the academy is the one that will allow them to read at least one of my book a month. They can read other books. In fact, the system we'll have in the academy is you must read at least 2 books. Okay, you must read at least 2 books in a month. So one of them must be my book. And why am I doing that? Because part of the ways to be mentored is to read the thoughts of the person you want to mentor you. So I have a book on overcoming heartbreak. I have a book on relationship pitfall. I have a book on 10 things every single lady must know. I have a book on dating with purpose. All those books are for singles, right? I have books for married people, but because this section I'm directing to single ladies, right? So I have books for single ladies. So how do you now want me to mentor you and you're not willing to read the things that I wrote on those subject matters? You make mistakes in your life. So I ensure to read the book, at least one book. We have a calendar, one book a month. And by the last Sunday of every month, we come together, review the book, ask questions. I take, ask them things about how their month went, the things they were able to achieve. Is there any challenge and all of that? That is a mentorship. And to me, it's a structured mentorship. And I put that in place because imagine saying I'm mentoring 1,000 ladies, I'm mentoring 2,000 of them, and I can't even say this is what is happening in your life. Okay? So books, reading the thoughts of the person that you call a mentor has a way of rubbing off on you. The person's wisdom is downloaded into you, and your life cannot be the same. So that is how to maximize mentorship relationship. So if you have someone that is a mentor and you've not gotten the person's books, you are wrong. Get the books and read. Don't just buy them because I want her to feel that I'm buying the books. No, buy it and read. Okay? Buy the books and read. And when you read them, you have some questions, you have some concerns, bring it back to your mentor and you will have it sorted out. That is how you can maximize mentorship relationships. So the person has courses, the person has coaching programs that resonates with you, the person has books, read it now. So personally what I do is I prescribe books like medicine to people. Some people reach out to me, I'm going through that. I said, based on what you have shared with me now, see the book that will help you. So it's either you read the book or you stay with your wahala. I'm on my own. I have other things I'm doing. Because I took my time, I sat down to write a book for you that will settle an issue in your life. But instead of you to read the book and get the knowledge, you want me to now download everything I wrote in the book into you. No, I can't do that. So you have to pay for the book, read the book. Now if you have any question from reading the book, you can now come back and we'll talk about it. Okay, so having access to someone, reading the person's books, paying for access will help you maximize your mentorship relationship. So I've spoken to you about service. I've spoken to you about paying for access. Pay for access. Then the third way to maximize mentorship relationship is to be proud of who you are, drinking from. Some of us will have people that are pouring into us. We have people that are doing a lot of work for us, but we are not proud of them. We are not proud to identify with them. We are not proud to acknowledge the role they are playing in our lives. And you think they will take you serious. You think they will take you serious. Some of us, we are hindering ourselves from building quality relationship. We are stopping ourselves from getting, the kind of result we're supposed to get in our lives. Someone like me, I'm proud of my mentor today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Anybody that knows me, you should know who my mentor is because I talk about her. You should know who my coach is. I talk about her as well. Okay. I also have mentees that I know they are so proud of me. The way they carry my matter on their head, the way they speak about the things I do, I don't want to jump into the last thing that I have, but the way they are involved in the things I do will tell you that this person truly recognizes you as a mentor. So if you want to maximize mentorship relationship, then you must be willing to acknowledge the person as your mentor. Okay, acknowledge the role she's playing in your life and let her know that you are proud of the fact that she is in your life. Let her know that you are proud of the role she's playing in your life. I know I'm using she because I encourage ladies to have female mentors. Very, very important. Very, very important. I encourage ladies to do that. All right. Somebody that understands you, the way you feel, someone that you can easily talk to, and you're not afraid of emotions, because you know communication is one thing that brings emotion. All right. So if you're constantly talking to somebody, pouring out your heart to the person, there's a deep connection growing. Before you know it, emotion will set in. So you see some people, they've slept with their mentors, they didn't mean to. Mentor has, engage them in sexual activities they didn't plan to. They came for just mentorship, but all of a sudden it has moved or erupted into a full-blown romantic affair that you even not end the marriage. Even if it will end the marriage, it doesn't need to start from the bed. All right. Even if eventually you're getting married to your mentor, it should not start from the bed. So there is need for you to set boundaries. And I've already shared with us in this section as well how to set boundaries in an open sex relationship. It's on YouTube. So go to YouTube and watch the video. So if you have a question at this point, please ask. All right. So acknowledge your mentor. Be proud of them. Be proud of what they are doing. Okay. Be proud of what they are doing. Identify with them. Serve them. Let them know that this person is truly grateful that we are connected. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Please, if you have a question, you can drop it. Okay. You have a question, you can drop it. Now, lastly, how to maximize mentorship relationship. How to maximize mentorship relationship. You can as well talk to other people. Okay, talk to other people about the role your mentor is playing in your life. There are people that they've been able to get my mentor's books, or they've been able to identify with her because of me. They have seen that this person is a better person because she has a mentor like this. I have someone that she had to pay to join my mentor's inner circle. Okay, because she saw that merit is there. So don't hide the source you're drinking from. It will choke you. I usually say that if you hide the source you're drinking from, it will choke you. You are hiding, when you want to eat meat, all right, you go into the pot to collect that hot meat, it's spicy, you begin to cough and all of that. You are hiding. You don't want people to know. If you're drinking and you're hiding where you're drinking, it will choke you. Okay, mentors want to see that this person, she's not just proud of me, she's talking about me. Other people are getting to know me. So when your mentor is doing something, when your mentor is, out there pushing what she's doing, bringing your own force, bringing your own energy, bringing your own strength, your own flavor into what she's doing, she can't even put you behind. There are mentees and there are mentees. There are people that they've been able to crack this code. There are people that they've been able to, penetrate to the heart of people within a short period of time. This thing I'm sharing with you now does not even need to take you ages, years to achieve it. I know that mentorship relationship grows, it graduates, okay, but there are people that they have stayed with you for years, but there is no show, there is no proof. All right, so it's not enough that you are proud of who you're drinking from. It's not enough that you talk about them. What is most important is that you become a reflection of what you're learning from them. Mrs. Chame will always talk about her mentee, the one that does parfait. I will always talk about my mentees. In fact, I have lots of them. I don't want to start mentioning names right now. They are beginning to increase. Long ago, I had just one mentee that people will always celebrate. But right now, we are many. Because I teach them. That's something I do. And it will start by, I think, next month, right? Pre-academy experience. Pre-academy experience will start by next month, and it's a free section that I run for ladies that have booked their slots into the academy. And what I do is to prepare them ahead of time for what they're about to receive in the academy. And I always share with them how to penetrate to the heart of their mentors. Okay, because I know some people will always come and they'll be like, "Oh, I may not be your favorite." I'm like, you don't need to bring in that statement. Like, something you will do, you will get into the list of the favorites. So before now, it was just one person, always projecting her. She's the person that other people, because she was the person that was truly following. But right now, I have lots of them following. And that is because of the work that I do in the academy. The academy has been, a great, has a great structure that enables me replicate myself in other ladies, that has helped me to produce lots of quality mentees, and it's a plus to me because it's not easy. When you look at someone told me today that she does in the comment section about the academy. I put the video, the advert video, and she was like, I have seen the results in other people that are in this academy, and I'm willing to join the next section. There are lots of people that join this academy because they have seen my mentees. I make bold to say that I have quality mentees. It's not pride. I'm telling you, it's not pride, but it's my reality, and it is work. It is work. Unfortunately, I can't do it to everybody. I can't do that kind of work, for everybody. I can only do it for those that are willing. I can only do it for those that are willing to pay the price. I can only do it for people that will actually value it. So if you're a single lady and you're listening to me right now, you need a mentor, you need a coach, you need someone that will keep you accountable. You want to grow, you want to become better. I want you to join Blissful Singles Academy. All right. If you're watching and you've not heard about the academy before, or you want to know how to enroll, drop a comment, type BSA, and after this live section, I will respond to you. You can register, you can book your slot with as little as 5,000 naira. That is the booking fee, not registration fee. You can book your slot with 5K, then you can choose from the packages. You have 3 packages. We have the one that can last you for 3 months. So you want me to mentor you for 3 months, you have access to me and the academy for 3 months and lots of other benefits. For 3 months, the access fee is 15,000 naira. And trust me, you can't get this anywhere. I always say that Blissful Singles Academy is the best virtual online school for personal development, all-round development. Talk about your relationship, you will get it there. Talk about your purpose, you want to discover purpose, you will get it here. Talk about skills, developing your skills. I have lots of mentees that when they came into the academy, they didn't know their left from their right. Some of them have already discovered their left from their right. They can differentiate, but they are not stable. They lack consistency, but through connection, through the things they have learned here, they've been able to grow and become better. Okay, so we have the package that can allow you stay in the academy for 6 months. You have access to me, you have access to schools of learning, you have access to the academy and other benefits. And the access fee is 25,000 naira. I always call this access fee because this is not equivalent to the result you will see in your life. It is not. You can even try it. You can say, okay, let me try it for 3 months. I don't know what these people are saying about 1 year. Let me try 3 months. Trust me, before the end of the first month, you will want to upgrade. Okay. Now we also have the one that you will tell yourself, okay, I don't want to keep upgrading. I want to just go straight to the 1 year plan. All right. Be mentored for 1 year, join all schools of learning, have every benefit attached to it. The access fee is 45,000 naira. But if you book your slot with 5K, it will be deducted from any of the packages you choose. So it's not like 5K is separate, the access fee is separate, it is together. But you want to just say, okay, let me book my slot now. The access fee is 5,000 naira. Okay. If you go through my timeline, you will see lots of testimonial videos. If you see my mentees, you will know. I normally say this, okay, and I say with my shoulder pad high because I know that this is, every farmer is always expectant of harvest. When it's time for harvest, the season of harvest, all right, people are excited. They want to harvest their corn. This is planting season for me in Blissful Singles Academy. By the time they are graduating in a couple of months, it's harvest season. I'm going to see the result of the seed that was planted. And this seed will keep bearing fruit years later. So you see people that have gone to the academy for the past 2 years, they are still connected. Their lives have become better. A child that is growing does not, even you as an adult, you don't even notice when you're growing. Okay? Someone like me, when I'm reading books, I'm not seeing my brain getting stretched. I'm not seeing my life becoming better immediately, but an opportunity can come. An opportunity like this right now can come for me to pour out from my wealth of wisdom. I begin to tap into the investment that I've made in my life. So I want to ask you, when a demand is placed on your life and your destiny, what will come out? The trainings you are exposing yourself to right now will be what you will hold on to. The exposures you are getting right now will be what you will rest on. But if you are shying from personal development, if you are shying from getting access, if you're shying away from growth, then you can't expect people to celebrate you. People are not willing to celebrate mediocres. They want to celebrate men with results. They want to celebrate people that know where they are going to. And mentorship will help you do that. So if you want to elevate your singlehood, you want to invest in yourself, you want to grow, you want to become better, you want to network with other ladies, I encourage you to join Blissful Singles Academy. It will help you, all right? If you want to make inquiries, reach out to me. My Facebook DM is always open, and I make it a point of duty to check it every day. So you can send a DM. I will respond to you, book your slot, and join the academy. I look forward to seeing you. All right. So if you have any question on mentorship, how to maximize your mentorship relationship, please drop it right now. Thank you, Coach Jen, for joining, dropping your comment. Thank you so much. God bless you. Who else is online? Who else gained knowledge from what I shared with us today? I had to do a recap of the first section we had last week. So please go to my timeline, go to the video section, go to YouTube and catch up with the previous sections that we've had so that you can learn from them. Okay? So you can learn from them. Mentorship is a very beautiful journey. Mentorship will cut down your years of mistakes. Mentorship will help you, you will ride on the wings of your mentor. There are things I do effortlessly because I've seen someone do it. Okay, I've seen someone that is walking the path. So some people see me, they're like, your energy is too much. Have you seen my mentor? If you've not seen her, okay, that's why you'll be saying some things you're saying. Mentorship, it's beautiful, it's amazing. And if you don't have someone you can look at and say, this is my mentor, and the person truly is mentoring you, you don't know what you're missing. I'm being honest with you. You do not know what you're missing. So everything I've shared with you from last week Thursday to this week Thursday, and I'll be sharing with you the final part next week Thursday, is just for you to see the need to submit to mentorship. Now, let me put a disclaimer. It's possible, all right, that you may not want to submit to me as a mentor. Okay? You don't want to submit to me. Come to me as a coach. Let me coach you. I coach single ladies. All right, I coach them through the academy. So you don't want that close relationship, but you want to have access to the courses. You want to have access to the structure we have in place in the academy. Come, I will coach you. So I am called a wonder coach for a reason. I coach, I mentor ladies, and you can be the next lady that will be a model to others. You can be the next lady that other people will celebrate. Pay the price to gain access into Blissful Singles Academy, and I can assure you that your life will never, will not be the same. All right? I will see you in the academy. All right. Thank you so much once again, everyone. I had an amazing time. We spent how many minutes? 46 minutes, right? Okay, 38 minutes from here. This is supposed to last for 30 minutes or 1 hour max, but because I'm running a series, I tried to break it down, because if I was sharing this in one section, it would be like 1 hour plus. But I tried to break it down, so this is 30 minutes, and anybody can watch the replay. Please, if you're online or you're watching the replay, I want you to share this video. Share this video and save some ladies from mistakes, heartbreaks, and disaster. And as you do that, God will bless you in the name of Jesus. So let me use this period, this opportunity, this moment to invite us. I'm hosting an amazing conference, a summit for women. All right. Next week, Thursday till Sunday. It is called Queen Summit. And Queen Summit is my ministry expression. It's a free community. All right. It's a free community. You don't have to pay. Okay. It's happening live in the city of Uyo. Whether you're single or you're married, I'm hosting a summit for you. Call it a retreat, call it an encounter ground, call it a conference, whatever you want to call it. Just come down in the city of Uyo from Thursday, that's 3rd to 6th of July 2025. The theme for this summit is honor and glory. That is something massive that God wants to do in our lives as women. there will be activations, there will be conceptions, there will be deliveries, a lot of things will be happening. And if you're in the city of Uyo, I don't want you to miss this for any reason. If you're not in the city of Uyo and you want to travel down to attend, you can reach out to me, okay, so that we can make provision for that. You need to be in the city of Uyo for this conference, for this summit. I already shared with us how to maximize relationships. So if you truly know that you want more from this woman, I want you to just pay the price to be in the city of Uyo, 3rd to 6th of July 2025, and you'll be glad you did. I can't wait to give you a hug. I can't wait to see you, take the selfies, take the pictures, encounter God together, have that sweet fellowship next week. Okay, so if you be coming, send me a DM so that I'll be aware that you're planning to be there for Prince Summit 2025. Thank you and God bless you. Bye. See you again next week.